Okay, that was a weird dream. I think I might have eaten too much steak when I was at, Ruby Tuesday. However, the steak was delicious. Oh, let me tell you this, pal. This ain't no dream. And you're not in the real world either. Not exactly, anyway. Huh? Who's there? And why is everything black and white? Well, you can kinda guess my color, correct? Xaner 21C? Wait, why is everything black and white? And how come I can only see you because you're red? Wait, you're not C21, are you? You're correct. However, I'm basically you. But, not from an alternate universe or anything like that. Think of me as your subconscious, or something like that. I'm practically your inner demon, I guess you can say. Okay, then. But if that's the case, I need to ask this one question. Why am I here, and what's going on? I brought you here because I'm here to warn you about something. The Collector is planning to go to war with you and all of Team Hot Wheels and the rest of your friends. I decided to warn you because, well, one, I'm you, and two, if you don't prepare soon, you're all going to die. Wait. War? War? I can't be going to war. I'm more of a peace guy, but I guess there are times where desperate times call for desperate measures, but this is insane. War? The Collector is back? How do you know all this? The Collector's been after revenge for a while, and ever since Team Hot Wheels won the Hot Wheels Rush, he's been coming after you guys ever since. That's why I came here myself. I brought you here just to warn you about this problem of the upcoming war for both your Earth and the multiverse. I heard of the multiverse and the possibility of it happening. I even saw another multiverse, Earth 24, where a multiversal guardian named Hendrik Fan 24/7 actually defended his Earth in a wrestling match against a car named Brandon, whatever his name was. Wait, you've been able to see what's happening in the multiverse? But how? Well, you see, an alternate version of myself came by one time, and he told me about the multiverse and how the multiversal guardians work. So, I created a little device in order to see it. So what you're saying is that basically that you made a device in order to be able to watch over the entire multiverse. That's actually pretty smart. And you have a portal that can take you to any universe? Yeah, the problem is, I haven't fully completed it yet, so it's pretty much unfinished now. So until then, when I get back home, I need to finish it. However, since this upcoming war it's gonna have to be put on hold. I don't want the risk of the Collector trying to get into the multiverse. Fair point. Oh, hold on, I think you might be waking up. We'll talk again soon. Hold on. Hold on, I might need to come up with a name. What can I call you? How about Crimson Star? Okay, but, why Crimson Star? Basically because, well, one, I'm you, and two, I'm completely red. So, yeah, that's pretty much the whole reason. So, yeah, you're waking up, so until then, we'll meet again later. I'll probably see you along your journey. Thanks for the help. Something tells me I'm really gonna need it. That's to be expected. Until we meet again, Star Films. Guess Crimson Star was right. I guess this really wasn't a dream. If that's the case, I better prepare. Star Films, you're awake. Finally. You've been asleep for about 3 hours now. Wait, did you just say 3 hours? Slingshot. Wait, what was I supposed to do? The other drivers were called up for a meeting that you had planned today, remember? You were supposed to investigate on who this so-called spy is among the group. Oh yeah, can't believe I almost forgot. Thanks, Slingshot. I'll get everything going. You just go and hang out with the other cars. Just doing what I can to help. Alright, I'll see you later. Okay, see ya. Alright, time to get this meeting started. Hey everyone, sorry I'm late. I kinda overslept for 3 hours. It's all good. Besides, you were just in time anyway. Although Kyle wanted to leave, we all held him hostage until we get ready. Let's get straight down to business. So, as you all know, that Kyle Busch was responsible for giving me a mental breakdown after a race. However, he was told to do it, and the evidence was soon spilled by Kyle Busch himself when he was under interrogation by these three drivers, and those three being Tony Stewart, Michael McDowell, and Martin Truex Jr. You three may come in. Look, Kyle, you obviously don't want to be in this meeting as much as anyone else, but we have to discuss this sooner or later. Now, we're here to ask you some questions, and we want you to answer them truthfully, okay? Fine, whatever. Go ahead and interrogate me, and soon I can leave afterwards. Tony, you asked the first question. Okay, so, Kyle, if you say it was true that Whiplash was the one who told you to give Star Films a mental breakdown, why? Do you have a complete answer on why? In all honesty, no, he didn't give me an exact straight answer. He just told me to do what I was told, and that's that. Okay, Martin, your turn. Alright, Kyle. Was there did you see anything strange going on with Whiplash recently, before we had this meeting at all? Well, Whiplash did zoom right past me on the way here. However, for some reason, he didn't even bother to talk to me. I asked him what was wrong, or was he having something going wrong with him. However, he seemed completely fine. So, I just ignored what happened and moved on. Okay, my turn. Now, Kyle, we need to know this one question. Was Whiplash acting strange recently, or has he been acting strange for a while now? In all honesty, I think that Whiplash has been acting very weird ever since we came here. It's almost as if someone was watching him, but I don't really fully know what or who could that person be. So, that's all I really know. Well then, guess we're gonna have to ask Whiplash ourselves then. Until then, this meeting is dismissed. Everyone is dismissed and free to go and do your normal things that you were doing beforehand. So, how did the meeting go? As far as we know, we came up with the conclusion that Whiplash was possibly the spy that we were informed about. So until then, we're gonna have to, interrogate Whiplash. Well, I'm going to have to anyway. Ah, a solo interrogation, I see. This will be interesting. Although your so-called friends might not be able to see me, however, you still can. So until then, just ignore anything that I try to say to you, got it? It would make it a whole lot easier if, well, maybe, just shut up, for one, and for two, don't get into the conversation, got it? Fine. Alright. Until then, you might want to get going and catch up with Whiplash. That's if he's still around. Fair point. I better get going. By the way, thanks for your help. You'll thank me later when this is over. What's that supposed to mean? You'll find out sooner or later. Until then, you better get going. I better get moving before someone thinks I'm going crazy or something. Hey, Whiplash. Don't take this the wrong way, but, I wanted to ask you. Let me guess. You had a suspicion of me possibly being the so-called spy that you all have been, trying to figure out who it was, aren't you? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, that's what I'm here to ask. So, are you or are you not? Because all the evidence we had pointed to you. I guess there's no point in hiding it anymore. What do you mean by that? All of you were right. All the evidence that pointed to me possibly being the spy, it's all true. Yes, I was the one who told Kyle Bush to give you a mental breakdown. I was the one who was hiding underneath your noses the whole time. And you didn't even saw me coming. But why? Why did you do this? Why did you do any of this? You see, it all started a while ago, before we came here to Warner Robins. So, what you're saying is the Collector gave you a alert to meet him at the outskirts of the city, and he asked you to try and find out any weaknesses to me and Team Hot Wheels? Yes, and what's worse, he even knows that you're building a portal to enter straight into the multiverse. However, with the Collector now around, he might get a chance to try and see if he can try to take over the multiverse himself. But the portal is not completed. How can he be able to enter the multiverse without the portal being completely finished and safe for traveling through? That's just it. He might want you to try and see if he can complete the portal. And he's gonna use you as the way to open it. Since you're the one who mostly built the portal in the first place, it would only make sense why the Collector would target you specifically. He wants you to open up the portal. He wants you to complete it. But what about you? You didn't do this on choice. You just did this out of desperation. And you did it to save every single driver. But the Collector won't probably keep his promise. He's going to end us all. And it'll be all up to us in order to take him down. So, you with me or not? Alright, I'm with you. But, I just want to say that I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. What's done is done. Right now, we need to focus on the here and now. Until then, get everything ready to go. I need you to warn everyone about the upcoming war before we get back home. And until then, we need to prepare right now. Officer's Speed Trap. Is Project Downfall ready? Indeed it is, sir. All the finishing touches are now finished. All it is waiting now is your command, sir, and it will be good to go. Splendid. Now, make sure that no possible occurrences happen. I want this thing perfectly ready for war. War, sir? Oh, you didn't know? No, I didn't, sir. What exactly is this? What do you mean by war? After the next following week, we will be going to war once we get back to our destination. And when we do, Project Downfall will be our secret weapon to bringing down that so-called resistance. Until then, my empire will rise. I see. But, all you need to do to activate it is activate it with a code word. What will it be, sir? The startup code will be beta. And the override code, sir? In case someone manages to hack the machine? Override code alpha. Got it. I'll put it into the system when it's done. Good. This will be perfect.